This Good Morning Northwest morning sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
6:53 is your time. Let's get you ready to take on your Wednesday here in the morning sprint.
Destiny Richards is live in Cheney, where crews made progress on the Andros fire overnight. And Olivia Roberts is tracking Tropical Storm Elsa this morning.
But first, Mark Peterson with your midweek forecast.
All right, good morning, everybody. So here's the bottom line. Our first alert weather, a red flag warning in effect, which means you need to make sure that whatever outside activity you do does not create sparks, heat, or could create fire conditions. So please use caution. Now, we look at what's going on with the satellite radar. Early morning shower activity. It was brief rain, but it was the lightning that came through, and those were expected. We're going to see the potential for a little more yet this morning.
Fire crews are gearing up right now here at Cheney Middle School, getting ready to go out to the fire line to fight the Andros fire. As of this morning, it's at 225 acres, about a third of a square mile, and it's 20% contained. Right now, we are seeing them just gearing up and getting ready to go on day 3. Just like we told you yesterday, there are crews from all across the state that are helping in this firefighting effort. If you're under an evacuation notice, just be sure to be careful in the area.
The Batterman Road fire is still threatening homes near East Wenatchee, growing to 14,375 acres. Suppression has been hampered by active fire behavior caused by high temperatures and shifting winds. Containment's been increased from 10 to 20%. The Red Cross set up a shelter for evacuees at Eastmont High School.
Governor Inslee has declared Washington's risk for wildfires a state of emergency, and with that declaration comes a ban on most outdoor and agricultural burning through the end of September. It also activates the National Guard to help fight wildfires. Inslee was expected to visit Spokane to talk to fire chiefs in the area, but the trip was canceled following transportation issues.
The Spokane County Medical Examiner is tying 15 deaths to heat-related illnesses. The latest victim we learned of was a 45-year-old woman. The ages of those who've died were as young as 26 and as old as 84.
You might need to adjust your evening plans, especially if they include the Kendall Yards night market. The market has been canceled again. Organizers say our hot temperatures are to blame. They posted the news on Facebook, adding they hope to see their customers again soon.
Breaking news out of Haiti this morning. The country's president, Jovenel Moïse, was assassinated overnight by a group of unidentified people who attacked his private home. According to the interim prime minister, Claude Joseph, Moïse's wife was shot and hospitalized. Moïse was a controversial figure, with many in the country disputing his right to continue as president. The killing comes amid deepening political and economic instability and a spike in gang violence.
Well, breaking news out of Florida. Hurricane Elsa, downgraded early this morning to a tropical storm, is taking aim at the west coast of Florida right now. More than 4 million people are under a hurricane warning in the area. Now, the eye is staying out of the coast for now, but it's unleashing heavy rain and 70-mile-an-hour winds on land. Landfall is expected along Florida's northern Gulf Coast in just hours, and it comes as the Coast Guard searches for 9 people missing at sea during the storm. The Coast Guard tweeting pictures showing rescuers saving 15 people when a cargo ship spotted the group in the water. Elsa is on track to hit just north of Tampa, where 6 to 10 inches of rain is expected, along with up to 5 feet of storm surge. Good Morning America continues our coverage from Florida in just a few minutes.
Elsa is creating difficult conditions for rescue workers at the site of the condo collapse in Surfside, Florida. We've just learned that 10 more bodies were pulled from the rubble, bringing the death toll to 46. More than 100 people are still unaccounted for. Later today, a nonprofit raising money for the victims and their families will announce how many millions of dollars will be distributed.
A traumatic day for the people of a small Montana town of Ovando, where a grizzly bear killed a woman at a campsite. That attack happened in the early morning hours of Tuesday morning. As of last night, Fish and Wildlife officials, the sheriff's office, and volunteer firefighters were still searching for that bear. Campsites in Ovando are now closed through Sunday.
Gas prices marching higher, with oil hitting its highest price in 6 years. AAA says a gallon of regular gas now averages $3.13 across the country. That's up 8 cents from a month ago and nearly $1 from a year ago. The run in gas prices coming as the economy emerges from the pandemic and demand is increasing.
A personal milestone for Jimmy and Rosalind Carter, the former president and first lady, celebrating their 75th wedding anniversary. Today, their marriage spans decades of public service from rural Georgia to the White House and beyond. Pretty awesome example for all married couples. All right, coming up after the break, we'll get your final check of the weather with our Mark Peterson. Again, some thunderstorms throughout the area. Details coming up next.